yeah,
different stages where I've just done different things. And, not for a week or two, but for years, literally. And just recently I learned how to do Lomi Lomi, which is, I learned Reiki, which is a healing modality, and Lomi Lomi, which is an ancient Hawaiian healing modality, which is fantastic. I just became a sightseeing guide, I guess.
A sightseeing guide. She takes people all over New York.
No, I'm actually teaching people how to pass the test.
Oh, you are?
I'm part of that crew. So it's a lot of fun, and I'm working with a friend, a younger friend, who actually has a company. And we're developing different tours, because that's one of the things I used to do earlier on, was working on it. It doesn't matter. I did a lot of different things. But what is really fun is returning to a question. The questions are fascinating. They're endlessly fascinating. And whether it's enjoying the freedom to feel, the luxury, the luxury to indulge in. And these are important, I think. These are important things. Some of these things probably should be done earlier in life, but at least we can get to it now.
Yeah. I'd like to do
Rosemary doesn't say it.
Rosemary, darling,
Because
she's right next to me. Because I start one over. That's why I'm
I'm not
so
sure why
sorry.
she's doing that. She might skip you.
I know.
Hurry up.
What I like about getting married, what's my favorite thing? Actually, I think on a day-to-day basis, my favorite thing is that I have my health.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And that I can get around easily, or seemingly easily. And I'm grateful about that. I'm just really grateful about that, because the enthusiasm has sort of been with me my whole life.
Yeah.
That hasn't really changed, but I mean, if I couldn't do stuff, then I think that would really. So I try to make sure it stays on. So I like it that I have the freedom to get around and to enjoy it and to be physical. And, I really like that.
Yeah.
And I like holding on to that so far.
Yeah.
It means everything so much is possible.
Yeah. Right.
And I like that business about everything being possible, having so many things to choose from if you want to.
Yeah, that's really fun. One of the things I was thinking, one of the things I also like that, the fact that I love moving, I like doing all these different things, I'm falling in love with activities. And I'm not so uptight about dating, I mean, I used to be obsessed, one here, one there, I mean, I still do, but I'm not as obsessed with it. And that's kind of nice. But, I got the AARP, they started a dating site today. Did you see it? I couldn't believe it. Dating site.
Why did it take them so long?
Well, if it'll make
Why not?
if it'll make you feel better, at Sage we're having, teaching people the different things they could do with the computer and stuff.
Yeah.
So one person has, all the connections for the different sites where people go to meet people.
Oh.
So I was her target victim, and she put me on J-Date. I have gotten 87 answers.
You see? Yeah, there's a lot of guys out there that really.
Well, there's a lot of old lonely men.
There is. They're not like us. We come out, we socialize, we support each other. And all the guys I know, they don't do what we do. It's, yeah.
You never married? No?
Oh, yeah, twice.
But, Barbara, there are about 20 different sites. I mean, I never
You mean for
even...
older people, or?
One is called Our Time, and
Oh,
one
yes,
is called...
tell me about that.
No
I think I'm
time.
going to tell that sounds a little simple.
It could be a romantic lyric. This is our time.
Yes, our time. He said no time.
No, it's good though. I think it's nice to do. I actually have done a few of the dating sites. I've met very good people who I still see of part of my community. I mean, you know, the guys who live by themselves and don't do that much, I say, come on, guys, come over here. Or sometimes they get them to come to ethical. You know, I mean, that's...
Barbara can get a stone to you.
Yeah.
I'm convinced.
So what I'd sort of like to do now is I'd just like to do a little quiet meditation. I'd like to please put both feet on the floor. Okay. And just let your shoulders go. I see a few hunched up shoulders. Just kind of have a little break here. I'm just going to go through a guided meditation for relaxation. Okay. And just kind of letting go of your toes, just allowing them to melt into the floor. Each of your toes. Just turn your attention onto your toes. Now, breathing in, inhaling through the nose, and exhaling slowly through the nose. Once again, inhaling through the nose, and exhaling through the nose with the attention being placed on the toes. And we're going to inhale into the bottom of our feet now. Inhaling through the nose, just letting it go. When you exhale, just kind of let it go like it's a relief to exhale. Okay, now we're going to turn our attention to our ankles, breathing into our ankles, inhaling, breathing into the ankles, and just letting them go. And now we're going to breathe into the bottom of our, the calves of our legs. Breathing in, just letting it go, letting the calves go. And now focusing on the knees, just letting them go. Taking a breath into the knees and into the back of the knees. Inhaling again into the thighs. Exhaling slowly. Now inhaling into your buttocks. And just letting them go. Now we're going to take an inhalation into our belly. We're puffing up our belly. Puffing up our belly and letting it go. And once again, we're going to take it into our belly and letting it go. Once again, into our belly, letting it go, making a sound. Good. Okay. Now we're focusing on the bottom part of the back, lumbar region it's sometimes called. Just breathing into the bottom part of the spine. Imagine each of those vertebrae in the spine. Imagine we're breathing air between each of those vertebrae. Gently up to the shoulders, the scapula, the shoulder. Breathing into into the shoulders where we often carry a lot with us. Letting it go. The tops of the arms to the elbows. Just breathing in and letting it go. And then turning your attention to the lower part of the arm, where there's a lot of acupressure points. Just letting it go. And now focusing on the wrist and the hands. And just feeling the blood in the hands. Feeling the energy center in the palm of your hands, sometimes called the chakras. Energy centers throughout the body. Breathing into the fingers and the thumbs and the fingernails. I'm just letting it all go. These are the hands that hold. These are the hands that greet our friends. These are the hands that wipe away tears. Thank our hands. Now we're bringing our focus up to our neck. Breathing into our neck and relaxing all of those tiny muscles in the neck. And then focusing on the scalp. Just let that scalp go. Yes. And the hair. And the hair follicles. Just let it all go. Coming down to the forehead and to the eyebrows and to the space between the eyebrows, sometimes called the third eye. Just letting everything go. You don't have to hold on anymore. Just let it all go. And the temples. And the jaw, just let it hang. And let the tongue hang. And the teeth. Just let everything go. And the throat, relaxing the throat. Just letting everything kind of go. And the nose. And the lips. Just letting everything go. And the ears. Just watching the breath, just being aware of the breath. Thinking about how abundant is this universe. There's enough air for each of us. It's really enough of everything. There's enough caring and enough love for each person. Just watching your breath. Goes in and out, breathing in peace, and breathing out that which is unwanted. Breathing in the peace. compassion for ourselves and for our families. Breathing in deep caring. Breathing in friendship. Breathing in appreciation of our lives, our incredible lives. Breathing in gratitude, deep gratitude for all of the gifts in our lives. Going to be quiet for a moment so we can be with our own inner selves. As we're coming out of it, and back into the room, you to just send blessings to the people who are responsible for your being here today, from your ancestors, from your parents, from your ancestors way back. Send blessings. Bless everyone who brought you here. You're just one in a long line. Right now, you're at the front, and there will be people who will come after you. Slowly you can come back into the room, just wiggling your toes and wiggling your hands. Moving back into the room. I'm going to keep the time. I'm going to keep the time. Oh, great. Okay, good. is your community of support. Your community of support is right here. I don't know about you, but sometimes I'll suddenly feel lonely. I want you to remember and to look into the eyes of everyone who is in this room today. This is your community of support to take with you in your heart. We're all traveling the same road, each and every one of us. I want to ask you something. I know we only have 10 minutes, and I want to do a song at the end, but I want to just ask you, I have this project that's going on actually all over the world. It's called Before I Die, I Want To. It's going on in, I think, 18 different countries right now, but we've never done it in Manhattan. We're going to do it here. We have a big board. And I want people to tell me what you want to do.
Who is we?
Well, there's another teacher from the school where I work sometimes. A few people. Here at Ethical, actually. We're going to make up a big board like they've done in the other countries and write, before I die, I want to. So I wanted to just get from people what you... We haven't made the board yet. It's yet to come. Spring. We have a grant for it, so. Before I die, I want to.
Now she's the first.
You're the first. The first she'll be last, or no, the last she'll be whatever.
The last time I'll be first.
Is that right? That's right.
Great. Okay. Before I die, I want to travel to the parks. I don't know which ones, Grand Canyon certainly.
Oh my God.
In an RV for periods of time. Yay! Like weeks at a time, or I don't know if I could go all month, but certainly a couple of weeks at a time, and then come back and write about that, or think about that, or develop a film from that, and then go back and do it again.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Wonderful. Oh, that's great.
My brother was the first one to get to every national park in the country. He was the first person. Everyone. Every national park.
Every national.
And national monument. Yep.
Oh, good for him. Good.
There are three things I want to do before I die. One is to complete travel to all the different continents. I have about 3 left.
Ooh, great.
I'd like to spend 2 weeks at Disney. I've never been to Disney in my entire life.
Where? Disney?
Disney World, Disneyland. Or maybe take a Disney cruise ship. I haven't decided.
Oh.
And I want to spend 21 days in the Q2.
Ooh, Q2. Ooh, wonderful. Go ahead.
I've helped end the death penalty every year in one state, so I hope to end the death penalty in the remaining 32.
Woo! Good. Wow. Great.
So by the time I'm 99, it'll be out of here.
Great.
Next generation.
Rob.
Okay, I want to jump out of a plane with my son.
With
your son?
With your son.
Yeah, with a
Wow.
parachute.
With a parachute.
With a parachute.
Oh, I was going to say with what?
With a parachute.
Did you go to the place in New Jersey?
Now we have to. So we find a place.
Yes.
We got to do that.
I've done that. I've jumped out of a plane.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
So I
Not
have
too
to.
far
Okay,
from
hold
I have to
on,
do that.
Hold on. Next person. Hold on. We have to keep going around. Let's just listen to the
I have a
person.
place that I love, and it's in Mexico, and I want to return there to live the rest of my life
You
there.
too.
Oh,
Where?
God.
San Miguel de Allende.
Oh,
Mexico.
yeah. Oh, I have a friend who lives in Oh, wonderful. Thank you. you like to do before you're done?
Same thing like she said, travel the whole world. I love to travel. I already traveled 43 states, including Alaska and Hawaii.
Wow.
Hawaii was my favorite place. That is my favorite place.
I'd like to.
And with all my disability and everything, I did try, it was awesome.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah, the fear is gone already.
Yeah.
But first I started in Rhode Island where they put air.
Yeah.
And then they just put you in. And it's a very little closed air
Place
place.
fly.
Flying place. And it's just a lesson you take.
Oh.
And if you want to join me, you can go to New Jersey.
Okay.
But I'm not going to do it alone. Somebody's going to be on top of me.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like guided.
No, I don't want
Yeah.
anyone
And
on
then,
top of me.
If I can do it with all of my health problems and everything, because after my surgery, my biggest problem is my balance, vestibular
Your
system.
balance?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
lose my balance.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm a little feared because, I love to bike, but I can't bike because I have a lot of bruises and injuries all over because I fell down. Gravity, that's why I told you that gravity is
Gravity.
gravity.
That's that's it. Yeah. So that's what you meant. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I look at gravity as like my her,
Wow. Oh.
She's always like, shaking.
But if you're jumping out of a plane, you don't have to worry about that, right?
Because somebody's going to be guided.
Is that true?
You can do it individually or you can do it with someone else.
Yeah.
So I'm
Jump
going to
out of a
start.
plane without gravity.
Yeah.
That is going to be the biggest fight, yeah.
Wow, great.
I'm still thinking about what it is that I want to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll come back to you.
Okay.
Yeah, honey.
I have about 16 boxes of photographs and
Oh.
stuff that Irene knows well. And I really want to go through them and savor my life.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Because they represent, the life that I have gone through so fast. I never took time to savor it.
Yeah.
Do it because
Yeah.
once you're gone, nobody else can do it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Why do you think you did it so fast? You did it fast, did you say?
Mhm.
You're just in a hurry to get on to the next thing, like me.
Driven.
Yeah, yeah. I
Ambitious.
understand that, yeah. I understand that. Go ahead.
Well, I got my first job when I was 12, and I've been working ever since, so I want to be unemployed.
You wrote that.
Yes, that's sooner unemployed before you die, for sure.
I'll be unemployed.
What's your profession? I'm unemployed.
Yeah, it's going to be too boring if I'm unemployed. I'm sorry.
Oh
I couldn't
no, I will
agree
find
with
things to do. I will find lots of things to do.
Oh, I
I
see.
just don't want to have to show up at a job.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
all.
see.
No, no.
Yeah,
I will be
feel
busy.
that way.
you. So you'll have other things.
Oh yeah. Just not having to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, 3 weeks ago, my answer would have been different. But I've done that. So, I want to finish the novel I'm working on.
Oh, great.
That's
Oh,
pretty
good.
soon.
Oh, that's really good. Oh, good.
And I hope it won't take the rest of my life to do.
Yeah, you're not going to die after finishing it. You don't have enough time for another 10.
Well, that'd be good. Right now, I'm this one.
Good.
This one.
Great. Wonderful.
I want to go back to Kenya, to safari with my very close friend.
Oh, wonderful.
Are you from Kenya? Are you from Kenya?
No, I'm not from Kenya. I've been there.
Yeah, and you want to go back. What did you love about it?
Quietness.
The quietness. Oh,
And watching the animals. Learn a lot from them.
yeah. Yeah, you learn a lot. Animals are great teachers.
Great teachers.
Great teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you going to do before you die?
I'm looking at her face, it's like a 3 or 4 year old smile.
It is.
It's a wonderful smile.
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Well, the last time we went through this was bucket list at the last meeting.
Oh, the bucket.
All that can go through my mind was skydiving. None of us have- Be careful what you ask for. up comes a coupon to go skydiving and Groupon.
Oh,
And I'm sitting thinking, I asked for it. Is this the one I'm supposed to take? And it's still sitting on. So when you said I was burst out laughing, but
It's funny.
I'm still thinking about. I think the notion of flying is fascinating. To me. Or free fall or
flying,
whatever.
yeah.
So it's
I like flying.
it's just. Huh?
No, I like flying a plane. I mean, it's a little plane.
Well, I don't want to go. I want the quiet, the
Yeah.
solitude of just,
Yeah.
as you said, watching the air, watching the air currents,
Yeah.
riding the air
Yeah.
currents,
Yeah.
like a bird, rides the air currents. What do you want to do before you?
Actually, I've done a lot of writing on death, but I haven't done, and my thesis, my doctoral thesis was on death and dying too, but I haven't really gotten it together to put it in book form, because I feel like people get so like, I have one of the people in Brooklyn